Breaking news, this is coming in from West Bengal. After fresh violence had erupted in Bengal's Rishra, now West Bengal Governor has visited the violence-hit area. His convoy has in fact entered Rishra to take stock of the situation, the visuals of which are on your screen. Remember, he had to cut short, I believe, his Darjeeling visit to come and visit Rishra, where violence had erupted yesterday, and this was something which was a cause of concern. We also know how the Union Home Minister Amit Shah had spoken to the West Bengal governor. There is too much of back and forth that's happening between the BJP and TMC, and amid that, and amid the political bickering, you've had the West Bengal governor visiting the violence-hit Rishra. My colleague Kamalika is joining us with more details. Kamalika, I believe the governor had to cut short his visit to come to the violence-affected areas?
Yeah, actually, governor was in Darjeeling. He had to cut short his visit, and right now you can see that the governor is talking to the Chandanagar Commissioner Amit P. Javalji and also the senior police official, and he wants to know that what has actually happened yesterday. He has exactly gone to that spot where yesterday the violence took place, the actual violence took place, and the tension took place. So you can see the governor going in that exact location, and he's trying to he has spoken to the senior police officials, and he's trying to understand that what has happened yesterday. The governor has cut short his visit directly from Darjeeling and has come here to see the spot where actually the violence took place yesterday, and he is talking to the senior officials. As you can see, he's talking to the commissioner of Chandanagar as well as the senior police officials. Governor exactly in the spot. He's trying to find out what actually happened yesterday. And here you can see the governor actually taking stock of the situation right on ground zero where fresh violence took place yesterday. So here, governor, he's actually taking the stock and he's talking to all the senior police officials and trying to find out what actually happened last night.
Absolutely. And Kamalika, we're talking at a time when he has, come out in front of the media. He has spoken that hooligans and thugs, he has claimed, will be crushed with an iron hand. All of this is happening even as BJP's yatras stand halted because there is no permission that is being granted to them. In that case, what is the word that's coming in from the governor's office? We can see him on screen, I believe, speaking to the police officials present on ground there.
Yeah, absolutely. The governor, while today he cut short his visit and while he came out, he has said that strong actions will be taken against those culprits who are actually responsible for the violence and whatever has happened. So he is very firm on his right now. It's seen that the commissioner of Chandanagar is briefing the governor about the yesterday's evening, last night even. So governor is also very strict, as you can see that he cut short his visit and directly from airport he has come here and he is speaking right now to the Chandanagar Police Commissioner Amit P. Javalji, and he's trying to find out that what has happened actually yesterday. So very strong stand by the governor, who actually directly is coming from the airport to the spot, to the place where incident took place last night.
And if you can also explain to us, Kamalika, the situation at the moment in Rishra, in Hooghly, how does it stand? Is there a section 144 imposed in these areas that are violence affected, and have things begun to come back to normal?
No, obviously yesterday also things were coming back to normal, and the entire day there was no incident. The entire day it was peaceful. It was only in the night that fresh tension cropped up. And today from the morning is also the same scene is there. The absolutely there is peace. There is the law and order is okay. Right now, life is coming back to normalcy, but attention is there. So the situation is not out of hand. Situation is in control, but at the same time there are tensions inside. So obviously no fresh untoward incident is happening, and the governor here now on ground zero, he's talking to the commissioner of Chandanagar, is briefing him and telling him what actually happened yesterday. But right now the situation is peaceful.
Okay, and politically speaking, Kamalika, in fact, hold on and stay on with us. The Dilip Ghosh of the BJP is also joining us on the broadcast. Mr. Ghosh, the governor is visiting the violence-affected areas. Your yatra still stand halted in Bengal. What do you have to say about the current situation now that the governor is on ground taking stock of the situation?
देखिए, बंगाल में पथरावबाजी से जो शुरू हुआ था वो घटना कितना आगे बढ़ गया। तीसरा दिन भी वहाँ है, ट्रेन बंद है, लोकल ट्रेन नहीं चल रही है उधर से। तो स्वाभाविक है कि इस समय कोई जाके लोगों को सांत्वना दे, हिम्मत बढ़ाए। ये काम मुख्यमंत्री को करना चाहिए था, लेकिन वो तो इफ्तार रमजान की तरफ ध्यान दे रहे हैं, एक तरफ बात कर रहे हैं। तो गवर्नर साहब अभिभावक हैं, संवैधानिक प्रधान है, उनको जिम्मेदारी बनता है और उन्होंने जिम्मेदारी को उठाया, वहाँ किया है। बहुत खुशी की बात है, उनको धन्यवाद है। उन्होंने अपना टूर कैंसिल करके दार्जिलिंग से वापस आके और सामान्य जनता के सामने खड़े हैं और ये बहुत सराहनीय है, उनको धन्यवाद है।
अच्छा, दिलीप घोष जी, आप जब ये कहते हैं कि वो एक कम्युनिटी को लेके अपीजमेंट कर रही हैं, क्या बीजेपी ये नहीं चाहती कि पीस एंड ट्रैंक्विलिटी बनी रहे वेस्ट बंगाल में? क्योंकि जो एलिगेशंस टीएमसी की तरफ से आ रही हैं वो ये है कि आप लोगों ने यात्रा उस जगह पे निकाली जहां पे एक डेलिबरेट अटेम्प्ट टू गो हेड एंड डिसरप्ट द पीस वाज देयर। आप इसको कैसे रिस्पॉन्ड करेंगे?
पूरा बंगाल तो डिस्टर्ब है। देखिए, गोली बंदूक चल रहा है, उन्हीं के पार्टी के लोग आपस में गोलीबारी करके मर रहे हैं, बच्चों को, महिलाओं को जलाया जा रहा है। तो क्या हिंदू समाज अपना त्योहार बंद कर दे, घर से निकलना बंद कर दे? ममता बनर्जी अगर जानती है और बकायदे पूरी परमिशन के साथ पुलिस को बता करके शोभा यात्रा निकली, हजारों लोग निकले, शांतिपूर्वक शोभा यात्रा, बच्चे महिलाएं सब जा रहे नाचते गाते, उस पर पथराव होता है। क्या मतलब है इसका? इसका मतलब हिंदू समाज त्योहार ना निकाले। ममता बनर्जी की जिम्मेदारी है कानून व्यवस्था स्थापित करना, किसी को आरोप करने का उनका जिम्मेदारी नहीं है।
जो इंस्टिगेशन की बात टीएमसी कर रही है उसको आप कैसे रिस्पॉन्ड करेंगे दिलीप घोष जी?
ये जो घटना हुई है, जो दोषी है उसको निकाले, उनको सजा दे, उनकी जिम्मेदारी है। रास्ता में चलते हैं किसी को पकड़ के ले जाएंगे, जो दुर्बल है, जो जिनका ऊपर अत्याचार हो रहा है, उन्हीं को आप गुनाहगार मानेंगे, उन्हीं को कानून के दर्जे में लाएंगे। और जो बार बार इस प्रकार घटना घटाते हैं उस मोहल्ले में जाएंगे नहीं, उनको पकड़ेंगे नहीं, तो जगह जगह लोग इस प्रकार गड़बड़ करेंगे। इसीलिए पूरा बंगाल में ऐसा हो रहा है।
कहाँ पे आपको लगता है लॉ एंड ऑर्डर में ये जो चूक हुई है वेस्ट बंगाल गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से, ये क्यों हुई है? वो तो बार बार यही कह रहे हैं कि उस एरिया में क्यों जाना है जो एक प्रॉब्लम एरिया रहा है इन द पास्ट ऑल्सो, और बीजेपी वाज हेल बेंट टू क्रॉस with their rally through those very areas. Those are the problem areas. तो ये क्लियर टैक्टिक ऑफ इंडिकेशन की जो बात कर रहे हैं, इंटिमिडेशन एंड इंस्टिगेशन की जो बात कर रहे हैं, वो उनका डिफेंस रहा है अगेंस्ट द बीजेपी। आप कह रहे हैं कि ममता बनर्जी अपीजमेंट पॉलिटिक्स कर रही हैं, लेकिन अगर हम कम्युनलिज्म को जरा सेट असाइड रखें तो ऑब्वियसली यहाँ पे वेस्ट बंगाल के लोगों की बात हो रही है। तो किस तरह से पीस एंड ऑर्डर वापस से लाया जाए, ये प्रायोरिटी होनी चाहिए।
नहीं, देखिए, रिश्रा में मैं 12 साल से जाता हूँ इस उत्सव में, मैं उपस्थित था, हजारों लोग रास्ते में थे, वहाँ अचानक पथराव हुआ। इसके पहले कभी नहीं हुई। ममता बनर्जी जी आप जानते हैं निष्ठावादी का एरिया है, वहाँ और जोर करना चाहिए कानूनी व्यवस्था को। और ऐसा कोई जगह है हिंदुस्तान में जहाँ देश का संविधान लागू नहीं है, कानून लागू नहीं है, ये कभी चल सकता है क्या? वहाँ कोई जाएगा नहीं, ये कैसे हो सकता है? कोई विशेष समुदाय रहता है इसलिए वहाँ कानून व्यवस्था नहीं है, वहाँ संविधान लागू नहीं है, सबको रोका जाएगा, फिर पूरा बंगाल तो ऐसे ही हो जाएगा। 30% से ज्यादा मुसलमान है, तो जहाँ रहते हैं वहाँ कोई नहीं जाएगा, कानून नहीं लागू होगा। ये बात करने के अधिकार ममता को कौन दिया है? या तो इस्तीफा दे या तो कानून व्यवस्था सही करे।
Okay. All right, Mr. Dilip Ghosh there, the BJP National Vice President of, in fact, West Bengal. He is with us on the broadcast at the moment. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. We also can show you the visuals with the West Bengal governor currently visiting the violence-affected areas in Rishra. He is trying and getting a sense with senior officials who are present on ground to establish exactly what led to the violence that erupted in these places. Professor Saugata Roy of the TMC is also with us at the moment. Professor Roy, thank you so much. We are speaking when the West Bengal governor is on the spot taking stock of the situation. BJP is claiming appeasement politics by Mamata Banerjee and a government that has refused to handle or probably is incapable to handle the law and order situation in the state. Your response, sir?
Wrong what the BJP BJP is saying politics need to go anywhere. So whether he informed the state government before going, I do not know. But it's good if he goes and tries to calm down the situation. That's good. But one has to remember the fact that this trouble in Rishra started due to BJP leader Dilip Ghosh starting a procession there. We had told everybody that Ramanavami should be held only on Ramanavami Day. But they're going on taking out Ramanavami. I totally condemn the BJP. There is no question of any appeasement.
No, Professor Roy, but they are saying, I just had Mr. Dilip Ghosh on the broadcast, and what he's claiming is that he's been visiting these areas and there had never been a problem before 2016, before Mamata Banerjee's government came into the power. It's only after 2016 that we see violence that is impacting the area, and it is all to do with the TMC, is the claim that the BJP is making. How do you respond, sir?
No, absolutely bogus. Mamata Banerjee has been in power since 2011. BJP was very weak. BJP is showing some strength only in the last 3-4 years. They are trying to provoke a communal situation, which is highly objectionable.
And Professor Roy, you are saying that there was no permission that was granted to Dilip Ghosh's rally, and despite that, he decided to go into these areas. Is that right?
Take out a procession on a non-Ramnavami day. Did the governor study all this? Why this happened? The BJP.
Is there a permission that was given to Mr. Dilip Ghosh for the rally or not?
Huh?
Was there a permission that was given to Mr. Ghosh for the BJP rally or not?
As far as I know, he was not given permission.
So how was the rally allowed? Because law and order is a state subject, sir.
That's how. How was the rally allowed? Means if somebody takes out a rally forcibly, then there is trouble. In this case also that happened. Police tried to stop the rally and that's why disturbance took.
Okay. All right. Professor Saugata Roy of the TMC there, thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast. So TMC is claiming that despite no permissions having granted to BJP still went ahead with rallies in these places, after which violence had erupted in the area. Right now we're talking about Rishra, where the West Bengal governor is currently at. Remember, he's had to cut short his Darjeeling trip to come and visit the violence affected area. He's right now taking stock of the situation as to what exactly led to this violence. Why did this happen? I'm sure he's going to be talking to the West Bengal Chief Minister as well in a short while from now. We've always seen the TMC claiming that it's the BJP that had decided to instigate a certain mob or a crowd because of which this violence erupted, and BJP is claiming otherwise, that Mamata Banerjee is trying to go ahead and appease a certain community, and because of which she is not bothered about the law and order situation in her state. These are the claims and counterclaims that are coming in when it is about the political discourse that has erupted after violence happened, after Ram Navami processions were taken out in various places in West Bengal. Right now, what we are showing to you is the West Bengal governor on the ground in Rishra, and he is currently taking stock of the situation as to what led to this violence. My colleague Kamalika Sen-Gupta also continues to be with us. Kamalika, any word that you're getting from on ground? Because we still see the governor speaking to the senior officials on ground, trying to establish what really led to this violence.
Yeah, obviously the governor is there on the ground, and the governor has been briefed by the Chandanagar Commissioner Amit P. Javalgi, and the senior officers of the police has briefed him about what has actually happened yesterday. So he has actually come in that spot where last night violence erupted, the tension was there, exactly in the Rishra phone number rail gate. He's there. He's taking a stock of the situation. The senior police officials have briefed him. The commissioner himself has briefed the governor about the situation on ground there. And let me tell you again that the governor has cut short his visit. He has directly come to the spot from the airport, and he has asked about the situation here on ground. He has come to take the stock of the situation. He has spoken to all the senior officials, and Chandanagar Commissioner himself has briefed him about the yesterday's incident. And obviously, Governor in airport has said, while he came out of the airport, he said that strong actions will be taken and culprits will not be spared. So this is what the message of the governor is, and this is obviously a very strong step where the governor is on spot and he is taking stock of the situation.
Absolutely, and Kamalika, very strong statements that have come out when the governor had landed back in West Bengal, and he had claimed, in fact, that is why we can see the urgency that he is currently on the ground. He's taking stock of the situation. He also goes on to claim that the people, the perpetrators of the violence, are going to be booked tonight itself. These are visuals from where the Governor C.V. Ananda Bose is currently at in Rishra. Live visuals along with senior police officials taking stock of the situation. Remember, like Kamalika was mentioning, he's cut short his Darjeeling trip to come and be back in West Bengal after the violence that erupted, fresh violence that erupted in Rishra. And we can see a huge crowd in attendance. Of course, there have been reinforcements that have been sent in after the violence was reported out of Rishra. And you can see a lot of people who have been assembled out there, as the governor is also in Rishra currently along with the senior officials. We do know how the West Bengal governor had assured that the culprits who had created ruckus during the Shobha Yatra in Hooghly will be arrested very, very soon. He's out there in Rishra near Hooghly to take stock of that very situation. We also been told that reinforcements have been rushed to the spot after the violence had erupted. And he also had put it on record that the kind of hooliganism that is thwarting the democratic process is not going to be entertained in the state of West Bengal. We do know how the Union Home Minister has spoken to the West Bengal governor. Is there going to be a dialogue between the governor and the chief minister is something that we are waiting to understand from. Right now, he is on spot. Probably he's going to be speaking to the Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee after he has got a lowdown of what exactly ensued on that ill-fated night when the violence erupted in Rishra. We also know that there was a lot of ruckus and stone pelting during the Bharatiya Janata Party Shobha Yatra in Hooghly. And we also know that TMC is claiming that there were no permissions that were given to the BJP Yatra. Let's actually listen in to the governor's reaction after he landed back in West Bengal.
We will take strict action against the wrongdoers. People of Bengal have suffered enough. No more of the suffering. People have a right for peaceful living. That right will certainly be established at any cost. We are with the people of Bengal. In this, there is no discrimination, there is no difference of opinion. We are all united to curb this trend and assure the people that they can enjoy freedom, peace, and intimidation and violence in politics will be eradicated once and for all.